God says, "This is my last warning. If you take the wrong step now, I will turn my face away from you. I will not wait for your obedience any longer. My spirit is grieved. Do not put this aside for later, because something irreversible is about to happen if you delay again. Watch this now before you allow anything else to take your focus. Your miracle of 5,750 million is already released. But your next action will determine if it reaches you or if it vanishes forever." Comment Amen to affirm your faith. You have come too far to fall now. But my child, you are standing at a spiritual cliff. I've pulled you back from danger many times. But if you ignore this final call, you may not find your way back. I have waited. I have whispered. I have pleaded with you through signs, dreams, and sudden thoughts that interrupted your day. Yet you chose other voices. But now I will not wait in silence while darkness steals what I have prepared for you. This is not a scare. This is my love speaking with urgency, because the enemy has planned something cruel and sudden. I'm not revealing this to frighten you. I'm revealing it to protect you. I am asking you to listen. Listen to me now before you do anything else. What I have prepared for you is divine, enormous, and beyond what you imagine. But it is being weighed right now in the realm of the Spirit. Your obedience will release it. Your delay will cancel it. Comment 1111 if you believe this is confirmation. You don't need to be perfect to receive this. But you must be present. You must stop making me your last option. I am not a leftover space in your day. I am the one who gives you the day. You cry out when things are falling apart, and I come. You beg for rescue, and I show up. But when I send a warning before the storm, you call it a coincidence. This is not coincidence. This is my intervention. I gave you time to shift. I gave you space to grow. I allowed you to fall just enough to know I was the one holding you all along. But now the heavens are ready to release what was blocked. There is a financial flood assigned to your name. It is divine money meant to heal, help, bless, and build. It is not for greed. It is for your mission. But I will not fund confusion. I will not bless rebellion. That's why this is my final warning. Comment 222 if you trust me to lead you through this. The numbers you keep seeing, the recurring dreams, the feeling that something big is about to happen, that is me. That is not your imagination. I've allowed your spirit to sense what your eyes cannot see. Because if I don't grab your attention now, the door will close without you ever knowing what was behind it. You are one step away from either breakthrough or breakdown. Your choices today will echo forever. Like this video if you know this is God pulling you back to safety. The delay you feel right now is not punishment. It is protection. I am aligning the right people. I am breaking invisible chains. I am scattering the hands that were planning to betray you. What you don't know is how many traps were placed along your path that I removed without telling you. The silence you experienced wasn't abandonment. It was me fighting for you in realms you don't understand. But now, I require your action. I require your surrender. I need your yes to be louder than your excuses. If you knew what's at stake, you would fall to your knees in surrender. Because 5,750 million is not just a number. It is a symbol, a transfer, a reward that has been sitting in my vault waiting for your spirit to align with my will. This is not fantasy. This is not a scam. This is spiritual truth wrapped in earthly words. I have chosen you for something mighty. You are not common. You're not overlooked. Heaven knows your name. The angels have read your file. I've seen your tears, your loneliness, your nights of begging me to just make a way. And I did. I opened the gates. But the gates will not stay open forever. Your obedience will keep them open. Your pride will slam them shut. There are people around you who are speaking death over your dreams without you even realizing it. Their energy is draining your faith. That's why I've been removing people, closing friendships, ending connections. I'm not trying to isolate you. I'm positioning you. If I didn't clear the room, you'd never know who was poisoning your promise. This is the season of exposure, but only for those who stay under my covering. You've asked me why things are quiet. You've wondered if I forgot about you. But silence is where I do my deepest work. Don't mistake stillness for absence. I've been fighting for you, protecting what you couldn't even name. And now I'm showing you this message not by accident, but because it's your final turning point. Your future is leaning on your response right now. This is the part where you stop running. This is the part where you either trust me fully or watch the promise pass by. You won't get another message this clear. I'm not hiding my will from you. I've made it plain. I've repeated it in your spirit. And now I'm using this very moment to say, obey me now or lose what I prepared. This is love. This is mercy. But it's also the last warning. Keep watching. Keep listening. I am not far. My arms are still open. But the time to move is now. Everything you've prayed for is already in motion. Don't miss it by being distracted. Don't miss it by doubting. And above all, don't reject my voice when it comes softly, clearly, and directly, like it's doing right now. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. I have not turned away from you yet, but I am warning you now. I will not plead forever. If you reject my call this time, the cost will not just be financial. It will be spiritual, emotional, and generational. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. There are consequences tied to disobedience. I am a loving God, but I am also a just God. My heart aches not because I want to punish you, but because I see what's coming and I know how to stop it. You are asking for miracles while holding on to habits that block those miracles. You want blessing without obedience? You cry out for increase, yet walk in delay. That must stop today. I have released angels to deliver the inheritance that was sealed with your name. This 5,750 million is not just wealth. It is restoration. It is compensation for everything stolen, everything broken, every lie that was spoken against you. But listen to me carefully. If you go back to what I've already told you, to walk away from that blessing, will be redirected to someone else. I cannot bless what goes against my word. Comment 555 if you know you are ready to walk into your blessing. Every time you almost gave up, I covered you. When your heart was shattered, I caught the pieces. When your strength failed, I carried you. I've proven myself faithful. Even when you didn't acknowledge me, that is the depth of my love. But today, my child, I am calling you to a new level. I am calling you out of the familiar pain and into supernatural abundance. But you must let go of what's holding you in the past. You've been stuck because you keep entertaining the same voices that delay your growth. The ones who told you it's not your time. The ones who mocked your dreams. The ones who made you feel small when I called you chosen. That's why I'm stirring your spirit right now. Because they cannot walk with you where I'm taking you next. I have a path, and it's only for those who choose me fully. Comment 777 if you feel my presence speaking directly to you right now. Your destiny is too heavy to carry on a foundation of compromise. If you keep trying to please the world, you will miss the wealth I've placed in your future. I am not just offering you money. I am offering you peace that no bank account can buy. But I've wrapped it in a divine financial blessing to show you that I supply all things. Not man, not systems, not jobs, but me. This financial release was scheduled long ago. It was written in the heavenly timeline assigned to your name, and it was delayed because your heart kept swaying. You were unstable. You listened to fear more than my voice. You relied on your plan instead of my spirit. But now, by my grace, I am giving you one final bridge to cross into what's already been prepared. I do not speak like this often, so take this seriously. There are things I've hidden from others that I am about to reveal to you, but revelation without obedience leads to destruction. You must not only hear me, you must move with me. Your hesitation is delaying the deliverance of your household. Your indecision is keeping doors closed that I've already unlocked. This isn't just about you. It's about everything connected to your name. I want to see you rise. I want to see you whole. I want to see you walk into rooms that used to reject you, not with pride, but with my favor resting on you like a divine light. But I cannot release that if your spirit is still divided. Choose me now. Trust me now, because the enemy is circling. But he has no authority where my hand is honored. You don't even know how many spiritual battles were fought this week in your name. The demonic realm petitioned to block your blessing, but I said no. They tried to accuse you with your past, but I stood as your defense. They tried to delay your breakthrough, but I broke the timeline for your sake. Now I'm waiting for your full yes, your humble surrender. Not your excuses, not your conditions, just your heart. You've already wasted too many years explaining yourself to people who were never meant to understand you. Now is the season of execution, not explanation. What I've placed inside you is sacred. It is not meant to be debated. It is meant to be released. And I will fund it with what the enemy swore you'd never receive. Supernatural wealth, heaven-backed resources, but only if you step into it. When I say move, your hands have been empty because your faith has been wavering. Today I break that. I cancel every voice that told you it's too late. I shut the mouths of those who spoke against your name, and I open the floodgates of my provision. I do it because I love you. I do it because you're still breathing. I do it because my mercy hasn't run out on you yet. But hear me. This is your final moment to say yes without looking back. Your destiny is waiting. My angels are ready, and the heavens are holding your portion. Don't miss this because you want comfort more than calling. My hand is extended. Now take it. Walk away from what you know is killing your spirit. I will carry you through what you fear, but I cannot drag you into purpose. You must walk. I am not done with you. I never was. But if you let this moment pass, you will feel a shift that cannot be reversed. Not because I don't love you, but because I am holy, and I will not force what must be chosen. Choose me now. Choose life. Choose breakthrough. Choose freedom. Choose wealth. Choose purpose. And I will surround you with glory that cannot be explained by man. Comment 999 if you know this is directly for you. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is a weight on your soul because your spirit is hearing me, even while your flesh tries to resist. But no matter how far you've strayed, no matter how much you've doubted, I have not stopped loving you. This final warning is not rooted in wrath. It is drenched in love. Love that corrects. Love that redirects. Love that says, I can't let you settle for less when I've created you for so much more. I see what others do not see. I know what you're truly battling. I know about the tears you cry in silence, the fears that keep you awake, and the moments you question if I'm still with you. I never left. I never stopped watching. I've just been waiting and waiting for you to finally surrender fully so I can do what only I can do. This is your window. You may never get this alignment again. Comment 1212 if your spirit feels that this is confirmation from me. You are on the verge of a divine appointment. You've asked for clarity, you've begged for signs, you've pleaded for help, and here I am speaking to you as clearly as I ever will. Obey me now. Turn away from the thing I've been convicting you about. Walk away from the compromise. Let go of what I already told you is not part of your future. It is not a test. It is a final call. The 5,750 million I have placed on the way to you is tied to your mission, not your comfort. It is meant to fund what your calling was created for. If you treat this like a game, or think it's too impossible to believe, you'll delay what I created to be instant. Miracles don't follow logic. They follow obedience. I don't need you to understand how. I just need you to trust that I will. Comment 1515 if you're ready to let go and trust my direction. Many people desire my blessing, but don't want my boundaries. They want my provision, but not my presence. But my child, you cannot separate the two. The financial breakthrough you've prayed for has already been commanded from heaven, but you must step into alignment to receive it. If I gave it to you without order, it would destroy you. I bless through process, not shortcuts. The delay in your life is not because I changed my mind. It's because you haven't moved in the way I told you to. You've been circling the same mountain, repeating the same cycle, praying for change while ignoring instruction. That ends now. I am not here to shame you. I am here to free you. But truth must come first. And the truth is, you cannot keep mixing light with darkness and expect me to bless it. The spirit of confusion is being broken right now. The chains that held you stuck in indecision and poverty and fear, they are shattering even as you read these words. because my word never returns void. When I speak, atmospheres shift, strongholds fall, heaven moves. And I am speaking now loud and clear, not with wrath, but with finality. This is your moment to rise from the ashes and receive what has been waiting for you. You will not be overlooked anymore. You will not be the one who always gets left behind. You are not forgotten. You are not cursed. You are favored, chosen, sealed by my hand. And that's why the enemy has fought you so viciously, because he saw what you couldn't. He knew what I'd put in you. But now I'm giving you the upper hand. I'm giving you access to what was hidden behind the veil. Don't miss this transfer. Don't delay your shift. I am doing something that won't make sense to others, but it will bring you to tears when you see how perfectly I orchestrated it. What once took 10 years will happen in 10 days. But I will not bless rebellion. I will not fund excuses. This is your turning point. Not next month, not next week. Right now, I've waited, I've watched, and now I'm ready to release. The heavens are not closed over you. The blockage was not in the blessing, it was in the belief. But today, I declare over you, faith is rising, clarity is coming, purpose is aligning, and miracles are activating. The wealth I'm sending is not just to elevate your life. It's to unlock doors for others through you. You are a vessel, and I will pour through you. You're not too late. You haven't missed it yet. But you must act now. There's a moment coming where what I'm offering will pass to the next willing heart. Not because I love you less, but because I cannot keep pouring into resistance. Don't harden your heart. Don't second guess me. Don't let pride keep you out of promise. I gave you the sign. I gave you the word. Now give me your surrender. I have never stopped writing your story. You've skipped pages. You've tried to end the chapter, but I am still the author and finisher. And I've written a plot twist for your life that will redeem everything you lost. You will not only recover, you will rule. You will not only survive, you will overflow. But it starts with your yes. A real, deep, tearful, undistracted yes. The moment you obey me with your whole heart, not half. Not when it's convenient, not when you're desperate, but truly, deeply, completely, your breakthrough will flood in so quickly, it will bring you to your knees in gratitude. I've waited for this moment with more patience than you realize. But now, I am no longer waiting for your delay. Comment 010 if you're ready to obey me fully and without hesitation. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. The 5,750 million tied to your destiny is not a fantasy. It is a heavenly resource already set in place for you. But wealth from me is not just about luxury. It is provision with purpose. I did not call you to struggle your entire life. I did not design you to merely survive. You were born to carry out divine assignments, to build, to restore, to free others. And this financial release is meant to fund exactly that. I have seen you in seasons where you didn't even have the strength to ask anymore. And still I moved on your behalf. That's because my love is not fragile. It's not based on your mood or your consistency. It's based on my eternal covenant with you. But just because I love you doesn't mean I'll let you ignore correction. Today is that correction. Today is me stepping in and saying enough is enough. I will not allow you to miss this blessing. Comment 1717 if you believe this is divine timing set by me. You've asked me many times, why is everything being delayed? But the truth is, I was never delaying. I was waiting on you to release what you refuse to surrender. The moment you lay it down, the fear, the toxic connection, the doubt, the control, that's the moment everything unlocks. Not because I'm holding it back, but because I'm protecting it until you're truly ready to carry it. I am not a man that I should lie. When I said I would bless you, I meant it. But I will not bless you in a way that breaks you. I am sending this as your final warning because what is approaching you is massive, and I refuse to allow you to walk into it unprepared. Your name is on a door in the spiritual realm, and the angels are waiting for the moment I say, now release it to them. Comment Amen if you are receiving this with faith in your heart. You've been trying to do things in your own strength, in your own timing, with your own understanding. But the truth is, the size of this blessing is too big for human hands. What's coming is so supernatural, so kingdom-backed, that only full surrender will activate it. You are stepping into something that generations before you prayed for, but never saw. And I chose you to be the one it flows through. My child, do not miss this due to pride. Do not miss this because you think you have time. The truth is, time is moving faster than you think. What you delay today could become someone else's assignment tomorrow. I do not wait forever. That is not cruelty. It is the cost of greatness. I am inviting you once and for all to step out of fear and into purpose. And I will carry you if you let me. There are divine connections already set in motion to meet you on the other side of your obedience. People you've never met will bless you. Doors you've never knocked on will open. Documents, approvals, and divine alignments will come together without explanation. Because when I move, nothing can stop it. But that movement begins not with hustle, not with striving, but with surrender. You've spent enough time fighting battles I already won. Let me fight for you. Let me show you what favor looks like. Let me take your empty hands and fill them until they overflow, not just with money, but with purpose, with healing, with laughter, with impact. But you must stop running. You must stop pretending you didn't hear me. This is your moment to turn around and walk directly into destiny. This warning is not harsh. It is holy because I discipline those I love. And I love you too much to let you settle in a life of confusion when I've already assigned clarity to your path. You are anointed. You are called. You are set apart. And no weapon formed against you can stop what I've destined for you, unless you give the enemy access through your disobedience. You've made it this far because I covered you. But you will go further when you trust me. This blessing is not just about your today. It is about your tomorrow, your family, your children's children. I am setting you up for generational impact. I am erasing the shame of your past and replacing it with a legacy that will stand as a testimony that I am faithful. I know you're afraid of what obedience might cost. But what you'll lose by ignoring me will cost far more. This is not the season to play with grace. This is the season to take me seriously, because the floodgates are open, but they are not open forever. The window is still cracked, and I'm holding it just long enough for your yes to rush through it. But soon it will close. Take the step. Speak the prayer. Delete the thing I told you to delete. Walk away from the people I showed you are draining you. Step into the thing that scared you, but keeps calling you back. Because on the other side of that is your promised land. And I don't just want you to see it. I want you to live in it. Your time is now. Your breakthrough is now. And your destiny is screaming your name from the future. Will you answer it? Will you let go of fear long enough to receive the greatest release I've ever prepared for you? I am still waiting, but not for much longer. Come now, watch what I will do. The ground beneath your situation is trembling because I am shifting everything that once held you back. I am removing what was hidden in darkness. I am exposing what you couldn't see. And I am pushing you into a blessing that is bigger than what your past ever prepared you for. Comment 11 if you believe I am speaking directly to your situation. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This is not the time to hesitate. The heavens are moving fast. The gate of sudden favor is wide open, but you must walk through it in full obedience. If you continue to delay, the wave of opportunity will pass. Not because I don't love you, but because I will not pour new wine into old wineskins. This new season demands a new level of surrender. You cannot carry yesterday's mind into tomorrow's miracle. I have already appointed angels to guard what's about to arrive. The 5,750 million that I've designated for you is not just for spending. It is for kingdom building. It is for healing your bloodline. It is for delivering others who are watching you and waiting to see if I truly favor you. I've hidden your value for a season because I was protecting it. But now I am about to reveal it publicly. Comment 222 if you trust that this promise belongs to you. You've wondered why the warfare has been intense. Why betrayal showed up in people you loved. Why rejection came at the peak of your loyalty. It's because what I placed in you could not be stolen. So the enemy tried to wound you deep enough that you would give it up yourself. But I didn't let that happen. I carried you through it. Even in silence, I was defending you when no one else would. I have shielded you from dangers you didn't even know were near. I blocked relationships that looked right, but carried spiritual poison. I kept you out of rooms that you cried for, because I knew those rooms would crush your spirit and distract you from your anointing. But now, because you kept standing even while shaking, I am preparing a table in the presence of every voice that said you wouldn't make it. Comment 777 if you know this is your restoration season. I will not let your faith go unrewarded. You think I didn't notice when you kept giving even when you were empty? You think I didn't see the nights you cried out my name when no one else understood? I did. I was there. And now I am responding. What's coming is not small. It will overtake you. It will restore what the years stole. It will silence every lie spoken against your name. You are stepping into the prophecy you once thought was impossible. And I will not just do what you asked. I will do more than what you had the courage to imagine. But you must stay close to me. You must not forget me once the blessing arrives, because nothing grieves me more than to see my children turn away once they no longer need rescuing. The reason I'm warning you now is because blessing can become a burden if your heart isn't grounded. This is why I've been refining you, testing your loyalty, shaking your comfort. I didn't do it to harm you. I did it to anchor you. So when the abundance pours in, you'll stand in it with humility, and not pride with faith, not fear with purpose, not performance. There are people who laughed when you spoke about my promise. They will soon witness it with their own eyes. I will not only restore you, I will make your restoration visible. Your story will not end in suffering. It will end in glory, and I will get the glory through every part of it. Even the chapters you wish never happened, I'm using it all. Nothing is wasted with me. You are being positioned for something that will not just change your life, it will shift your entire bloodline. I'm talking about generational healing, generational wealth, generational freedom. The chains that bound your family for decades are breaking off of you right now. You are the interruption. You are the chosen one. You are the answer to prayers prayed long before you were born. And that's why the pressure has been unbearable at times, because the oil I placed inside you was never for ordinary use. You've been marked not for comfort, but for impact. And I'm about to use you to bless more people than you can count. But don't lose focus. Don't let the noise of this world distract you from the sound of my voice. Stay close. I'm about to speak again in ways that will guide your every step. What you've been fighting for is already yours. I just need your full yes, not a yes based on feelings, not a yes based on outcomes, a yes based on trust. The kind of trust that says, even if I don't see it yet, I'll still believe you. That kind of trust is the key that unlocks the vault I've been guarding for you. That vault is ready. That vault carries more than wealth. It carries peace, clarity, love, and divine appointments. But I will not bless rebellion. I will not reward delay. I will not give you something holy while your hands are still entertaining what I called you to release. Let it go now, fully, completely, and watch me flood you with everything I've promised. My word does not fail. My timing does not miss, and my hand never falls short. Comment 333 to declare your faith without fear or hesitation. You've been on the edge of breakthrough many times, but you allowed doubt to pull you back. This time is different. This time everything is in position. Heaven has already recorded your name on a divine transfer. That 5,750 million is more than money. It's a symbol of everything I've kept in reserve for the moment you finally trusted me without question. The blessing is not far. It's not delayed. It's waiting. What you're about to walk into will not be explained by logic. People will ask how it happened, but your answer will be one word: God. That's how sudden it will be. That's how supernatural it will feel. But you must not look back. You must not return to the very patterns I've been trying to break off of you. Some things cannot follow you into the land I've prepared. Comment 555 if you're choosing to let go and step forward with me. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I'm doing this not just for you, but through you, because your obedience will unlock blessings for others who are silently watching your life. There are people praying for answers, and I've chosen you to be part of that answer. But you cannot pour out what you haven't yet received. And to receive it, you must move. When I say move, that moment is now. I will not let you keep walking in circles. That season is over. You've learned what you needed to learn. You felt the sting of delay. You've experienced the ache of empty promises. But I'm not a man that I should lie. What I said I would do, I will do. And not only will I do it, I will do it better than you ever imagined. I will exceed your expectations because I am God, and I do not disappoint. Comment, Amen. If you know this is not coincidence, it is confirmation. The reason you're here right now, hearing this, feeling this pull in your chest, is because your spirit recognizes my voice. Even if your mind tries to explain it away, your soul knows this is divine. I've been calling you for a long time. In the quiet moments, in the storms, in the sleepless nights, this is me saying, come closer now. Don't make me call again. I want to give you peace that doesn't depend on what's in your account. I want to bless you in a way that silences your enemies, but also transforms your heart. Because what good is a miracle if your heart isn't ready to carry the responsibility that comes with it? That's why I've been testing your character, shaping your motives, removing your idols, not to hurt you, but to prepare you for the abundance that's on the way. You are not forgotten. I've seen every seed you sowed in tears. I've heard every whispered prayer. I've watched you keep going even when your faith was hanging by a thread. And now I am responding not out of obligation, but out of love, deep, relentless, protective love. I'm sending this blessing not because you earned it, but because you endured. This wealth will change your life, but more importantly, it will change your direction. You will no longer live in survival mode. You will no longer stress about bills, beg for help, or feel stuck in a place that drains your soul. I am bringing you into freedom. Not just financial, but spiritual, emotional, mental. This is your release season. But it begins with one thing: full obedience. Partial surrender will not unlock what I've sealed for you. Half-hearted faith will not activate what's already circling your name. You must decide today to walk away from what's been holding you back. Whether it's fear, sin, pride, or people, I am asking you to let go of what you cannot carry into your next chapter. This isn't about perfection. It's about positioning. Your blessing is spiritual before it is physical. It's not just about what hits your bank account. It's about what hits your soul. The moment you say yes in your heart, not just your mouth, I will begin to pour. Not drip, pour, and you won't have room to contain it. But I will teach you how to carry it, how to protect it, how to multiply it, and use it to glorify my name. This is your moment to leave behind everything you thought you needed and take hold of everything I promised. The choice is yours. Stay in the wilderness or step into the land flowing with provision. I will not force you. I will not beg you, but I will make it clear. The time is now. The blessing is here, and this is your final call before the season shifts. You've asked me for confirmation, and here it is. You've asked me to speak clearly, and this is the clearest I will ever be. You will either trust me or risk missing what I reserved for you before you were even born. This is more than just a financial miracle. It's a moment that marks your future. But if you retreat, if you ignore this final call, what was meant to be a testimony will become a tale of what could have been. My mercy has held the door open. My love has kept it unlocked. But my holiness will not allow disobedience to enter with you. Comment Amen if you know in your soul this is the hour to choose rightly. You are not reading this by accident. This is not just another moment. It is a divine confrontation. I am confronting your comfort. I am confronting your delay. I am confronting your fears that have dressed themselves as logic. I didn't give you fear. I gave you power, love, and a sound mind. But you've let the lies of the past whisper louder than my promise. That ends now. I have already commanded the release of 5,750 million in provision with your name sealed upon it. Not just for comfort, not for applause, not for luxury, but for legacy. What I'm giving you will become the foundation of deliverance for many. You will rescue others with the very blessing you once begged me for. But I cannot send it to a place where rebellion still resides. Comment 11 if you believe this is the moment everything shifts. Do you think I've watched you suffer for no reason? Every hardship was a training ground. Every betrayal a lesson. Every delay a sharpening of your discernment. And now the final test is not about what you feel. It's about what you choose. Will you follow my instructions, even when it doesn't make sense? Will you trust me, even when it's uncomfortable? Because this level of blessing requires a new level of trust. I'm not just blessing you for survival. I'm blessing you for stewardship. And before I place great weight in your hands, I must be sure your hands are clean. I will not fund dysfunction. I will not bless chaos. That is why I'm asking you one last time to let go of the thing that is polluting your purpose. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy-at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've seen others prosper without me. And you've asked, why not me? But their wealth is temporary, unguarded, and often a trap in disguise. What I'm giving you is eternal, protected, and soaked in purpose. That is why it's taken time. Because what lasts is built carefully. And I've been building this blessing with your name carved into the center of it. Comment 999 if you feel the stirring in your soul that this word is for you. There are spiritual doors opening that only obedience can walk through. And the enemy has fought you here the hardest because he knows this is where your lineage shifts forever. That's why the distractions increased. That's why the warfare intensified. Because this isn't just a season change. It's a generational overturning. The curses break here. The cycles stop here. The new story begins here. You will no longer carry what your parents carried. You will no longer fight the same battles. I am placing a crown of restoration on your head, and I am calling you royalty. But royalty does not dwell in rebellion. It walks in reverence. I am not only making you wealthy, I'm making you wise. I'm giving you discernment, strategy, and revelation to manage what I pour into your hands. But I must have your heart. All of it. Not just on Sundays. Not just when you need something. I want the broken pieces, the tired parts, the areas you've tried to fix on your own. Give them to me. I will heal what years of effort could never touch. I will rebuild you from the inside out. And when you rise, people will know it wasn't chance. It was my hand. I will restore your name in the eyes of those who mocked you. I will raise you in front of those who left you. I will bless you so fully that even your enemies will say that had to be God. But not if you keep holding on to what I told you to release. I cannot place glory on top of disobedience. This is the moment to let go completely and walk into my will. Everything you thought was dead is about to come alive. The dry places are about to bloom. The dreams you buried are about to be resurrected. But I cannot bring life where you still entertain compromise. My spirit does not dwell in places that refuse to change. And I love you too much to pretend you're ready when you're not. That's why I'm warning you again. Surrender now. This blessing is unlike anything you've experienced. It will shake you, overwhelm you, bring tears of joy, and worship you didn't even know were inside you. But it begins with one word. Yes. A full, unshaken, unreserved yes. The kind of yes that breaks old habits. The kind of yes that costs you pride but gains you peace. The kind of yes that makes room for me to show up. This is your last delay, your last detour. I am making the path clear before you. I am sending confirmation after confirmation. I am whispering direction and shouting truth. But I will not keep sending signals forever. You are mature enough now. You've seen enough. You've survived enough. Now you must walk. Walk into my will. Walk into destiny. Walk into abundance. Walk into healing. Walk into purpose. I will meet you there, and I will pour out more than you can contain. My instructions have not changed. My promises have not faded. But my patience is reaching its final stretch. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to save you because what's approaching is too sacred to be handed to someone still entangled in what I ask them to leave behind. Comment 22 if you trust me to lead you through this moment with purpose. You have cried long enough. You have wrestled with fear, doubt, and delay. You've asked me if I still remember what I said. And here I am reminding you with clarity, urgency, and love. Yes, I remember. But I need to know. Do you remember what you promised me in the dark, the tears, the prayers, the late nights? When you said, God, just help me one more time. This is that one more time. I am not just releasing a number. That 5,750 million is a divine sign of something far deeper. It is evidence that I keep my word. It is the earthly reflection of a heavenly release. It is not just meant to change your life. It's meant to launch your calling, to fund your assignment, to fuel your vision, and to finally silence the voice that kept whispering, "You'll never have enough." Comment 777 if you believe your provision is already on the way. I will not release what is holy into hands that are still halfway surrendered. This is why I've been calling you to purity, to discipline, to alignment. Because what's coming isn't just weighty, it's holy. The kind of wealth I'm sending comes with spiritual responsibility. It cannot be managed with old mindsets or immature motives. That's why I had to let certain doors close. I was protecting your future from your past. You've wondered why people left, why things didn't work out, why I shut down opportunities you thought were the answer. It's because I saw what you couldn't. I saw how those things would have corrupted what I was building in you. I saw how they would have distracted you from your mission. So I removed them, even if it hurt you, because I'd rather hurt your feelings now than watch your future collapse later. Comment 10. If you know this separation was part of my plan for your promotion, there's a reason I've been whispering in your spirit louder than ever lately. You felt it. The dreams, the signs, the scriptures, the sense that something big is coming. That's not your imagination. That's me. That's my spirit preparing you for what's already been released in the spirit realm. The only thing that can stop it now is disobedience. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. You are not too late, but you are in the final stretch. This is where many give up, not because they're too weak, but because they grow too weary. Don't let weariness steal what I've been storing for you. Let me carry you across the finish line. I've done the heavy lifting. All I need is your yes. A yes that's not based on what others think. A yes that's not tied to your emotions. A yes rooted in trust. Trust me when it doesn't make sense. Trust me when the timing feels off. Trust me when fear tells you it's too risky. Because the safest place you'll ever be is in the center of my will. And right now, my will is calling you to step fully into obedience. Not partial, not almost full. And when you do, I will overwhelm you with what I've been waiting to give. You will walk into rooms you once dreamed of. You will receive calls you never expected. You will open doors you didn't even knock on. Because when I move, nothing can stop it. No enemy, no delay, no lie, nothing. But the key is surrender. It always has been. And right now, I'm placing that key in your hands. What you do with it is up to you. This moment is sacred. This isn't just another message. This is a holy warning dressed in love. Because I've fought too hard for you. I've sent too many signs. I've delivered you from too many pits to let you settle now. I will not let the enemy win. But I need you to meet me halfway. I need you to come back to me without conditions. No more bargaining. No more. If you bless me, then I'll obey. Just obey. I want your heart more than I want your hustle. I want your worship more than your worry. I want your trust more than your talent. If I have your heart, I will give you what your hands have been reaching for. But I won't give it while your heart still serves other gods. Comfort, fear, pride, or money. I am the only one worthy of your full surrender. And now is the time to give it. Don't be distracted by what others are doing. This path is yours. I didn't bring you this far to abandon you. I brought you here to crown you with purpose, to flood you with provision, to use you as a living testimony. You're not disqualified. You're not too broken. You're exactly who I want. But you must decide. Will you answer my final call? If you do, I will do the impossible. I will overturn what was spoken against you. I will restore the years that felt wasted. I will elevate you without explanation, and I will provide in a way that silences every doubt, every critic, and every fear. Comment 1515. If your spirit knows this is the final call from me. You have waited, hoped, believed, and even battled in silence while carrying the weight of unanswered prayers. But I saw it all. I held every tear. I heard every midnight cry, and I responded not just with comfort, but with a divine strategy for breakthrough. That 5,750 million is not random. It is precise. It is heaven's reply to the battles you couldn't even put into words. It's not just about money. It's about what the money represents. Stability, restoration, momentum, release. But I will not send heavenly resources into a heart still tied to worldly confusion. That's why this moment matters, because your next action will either welcome this blessing or send it to another season, a future time, or someone else entirely. Comment, Amen, if you know your obedience is unlocking something eternal. You keep asking me when, God, and I am answering you now. The when is not a date on a calendar. The when is your moment of obedience. The blessing is not waiting on my approval. It's waiting on your alignment. The vault in heaven is already open. The angels assigned to your financial miracle are already dispatched. But I cannot let it land in a place of rebellion. I love you too much to let you destroy your future with disobedience. That's why I've made this message impossible to ignore. That's why it keeps echoing in your heart. Because this is not just another word. It's the final instruction before a major shift. Either you trust me fully now, or you step into another cycle of delay. That's how serious this moment is. Comment 1717 if you are surrendering everything to me right now. I've already broken chains in the unseen realm. I've cleared paths. I've confused your enemies. I've dismantled plans sent by darkness to destroy your confidence in your calling. Now I am sending you forth. I'm launching you into the promised land. But you cannot take Egypt with you. The mindsets, the habits, the fear, the double-mindedness, all of it must stay behind. This is the season of final separation. Not because I want to isolate you, but because what's ahead requires a deeper level of purity. I am bringing you into conversations that carry weight. I am setting you in places that require integrity. I am trusting you with influence that must be protected by obedience. That is why I will not release this wealth to a heart that still hesitates. You've begged me to bless you. I've begged you to believe me. But now the begging ends. It's time to move. It's time to surrender. You are no longer a beggar. You are a carrier of grace, a carrier of healing, a carrier of financial impact. But to carry this, you must release what keeps your hands tied. There are people waiting for you to step into your anointing. Lives are connected to your obedience. Doors are waiting to open the moment you step where I've already given you ground. You're not waiting on opportunity. Opportunity is waiting on your obedience. Don't make me wait another moment. I've waited long enough. Now it's your turn to move. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives. Luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted.